Pranks News Q&A. I'm Katherine Nader, and it's a rather cold Wednesday morning on March 12, 2014, Mississauga, Ontario. Pranks News is a comedy talk show I've been working on as one of the main hosts, produced by WebTV. We basically bring guests on the show, do pranks with them, just to make news more tolerable. For example, there was a time when we tested people's reflexes by throwing snack bars at them and yelling, "Think fast!" But what Pranks News is most commonly known for is two women in one suit. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only woman I got into the same pants and shirt with, Marlo Young. Hi, Marlo.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good.
What was the first thing you did when you woke up this morning and realized it was snowing?
I was really sad because yesterday it was so warm and I really believed that it wasn't going to snow.
Yeah, I thought spring was finally going to start.
Me too.
And I got out of my boots too, and it just...
Yep. I looked out the window, I was like, oh, it's back.
Yeah, the snow melted, and right after that it snowed another 30 centimeters of I can't get enough. So I was reading, I saw a few posters up. I wasn't sure if it was the dance team or the dance club. They're accepting auditions, and I was wondering if you're running president again for the dance club specifically.
For dance club, I don't know if I'll be president. I definitely want to stay involved with that group because I absolutely love them. They're a great bunch of girls. But who knows? Who knows what'll happen next year? You know, I need to talk with them and figure out what they want to do.
And what was it like being president for the dance club this year?
It was really great. The group of girls we had was just so enthusiastic about everything that I wanted to do with them, and they were really great listeners and just always very focused during practice and stuff. It was just so easy to be president.
How many people did you have in the dance club that you had to specifically be in charge of training the dance moves and things like that?
We had 13 members this year, so we all do everything together kind of thing. So all the pieces.
So all 13 of you.
All 13 of us.
Were dancing at the sex pub or no?
No, that was just dance team.
I saw a picture on Facebook with the cool shawls that you guys were wrapped in. Was that the one that you wore on the sex pub? It was a gray, greenish.
Oh no, that was for our dance competition actually with dance team. We were up in Guelph this weekend.
Nice.
Competing, yeah.
Yeah, so was it actually a costume or a shawl that you wrapped around yourself?
It's a costume, and it's kind of just like a bandeau and shorts, and then there's a sort of sheath type thing it's attached and stuff, so you don't have to worry about it when you're dancing.
Because I was trying to picture you dancing with that flapping around. Yeah. With your hair too.
Yeah.
Have you actually measured your hair? How long it is in centimeters or no?
I actually did the other day because my great uncle was here and he was wondering, and I think it was close to 1 meter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a little bit insane.
Holy.
Thankfully it was enough to cover 2 heads for our 2 women in one suit.
Yeah, that's so true. I know you've been such a great host on Pranks News, and I was wondering if you could just sort of tell our audience who are listening in on us right now what it's like doing a comedy talk show in terms of, interviewing the guests and, should it be scripted? Should it sort of be in the moment? What do you think based on your experience?
Based on my experience, I was really nervous at first because I like to think I'm a funny person, but then I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna go and we're gonna film this and I have to be funny, and I didn't know how to set it up so that I would be funny. So I think that the scripting helped kind of with that, but then also having sort of an openness to the script that we could add our own thoughts and personality in, let it kind of have that natural comedy to it as well.
Yeah. So I know for a fact that in Pranks News, the first episode, we had more of our lines scripted on the cue cards. Yeah. And so what was it like asking those questions that we had scripted to the Nelk Films guests who came in?
Personally, I like unscripted better. Just I get really nervous when I have lines and stuff, and I forget them.
Thank you, Marlo, for coming to Pranks News Q&A. I'm Katherine Nader, and you can read more about the show in the show notes of this podcast on webtvblog.tumblr.com or katherinenader.tumblr.com, and you can also like us on facebook.com/webtvofficial. Pranks News Q&A!